Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have draft. Sejuani first pick. Elise Maokai out, I kinda like it. Lucian Nami is on the table. Caitlyn is out. But maybe they just play Varus lane. They just play Varus lane. They're gonna drop jungle here. I wonder what Markoon's gonna play. Shit, guys. We're gonna make the time as soon as possible, yeah? Ezreal Karma into Lucian Nami doesn't sound so easy, honestly. Not a super big fan. Not a super big fan, guys. Jax is doing well into K'Sante as well. I don't know why they don't have co-streaming, honestly. KC will be tomorrow, probably. I'm prioritizing like big LCK games, big LPL games. K-Corp has really like lost my interest temporarily, honestly. Oh, Vi went through, okay. I think it's so worth it, you know. If you're in a situation where you drop jungle and you end up getting Vi, Wukong, Maokai, Elise, I think you do it every time. Oh, blind pick Vex, Syndra. All of these champions are kind of trash with Sylas. I mean, with Sejuani, sorry. Ooh, Finn GP. Okay, that's respectful. That's respectable. I like that. Did you watch the Fnatic video? Yes, I did. Okay. I don't like LB super much, but I think this is a good LB game. This is a good LB game. Decent LB game, I think. I think LB is good into GP, good into Ezreal, good into Karma. So it's like, it's pretty legit here, I would say. I'm not allowed to stream the games. I'm gonna put a timer on screen soon. I think SK is favored in this game. Hey, you didn't miss the KC review, no. I think Certus had some good games, but I don't want to overhype him. Class requires longevity. He's had some good games. I don't want to overhype Certus just yet. As fast as we got hyped on SK, there's a world where we can lose that hype just as quick.
Not going to be at any risk for now. Defensive start across the rest of the board.
Alright guys, that's the timer. Is that fine to sync up with? So you jump on YouTube and then you can sync up with me and we can watch it together, guys. How fun is that? Excuse me, who will win draft? I think red side is better. I think red side is much better. I think red side has a big win here. I think Lucian, like LeBlanc Nami is unironically one of the strongest combos ever, dude. It's a really, really strong combo. LeBlanc itemizes full magic penetration and it scales off of... Oh, nice trade there from SK. Okay. Okay, Kobe! Oh, damn. Ooh. Holy moly. By the way, people think that range matchups are easy to play because in solo queue the range supports are not doing anything, but these are like some of the most clinical matchups ever. But it's really, really rough now for Ezreal and Karma that they're behind. So Ezreal Karma falling behind, the thing is, it's like they don't have no mythic item that saves them or gives them, makes them stronger. It's like if Lucian hits Gale Force and Mandate, he becomes so strong in the game. Once again, let's look at this. Youngman, I really like the Youngman's playing Nimbus, man. I really like how he held his Mantra Q too because he was getting a better position. I think the SK maybe could have turned on Karma a little bit quicker. Yeah. Karma messed up by walking up for the second Q. Yo, Zozo Toby. Exclamation mark live view, guys. There you go. I missed what kind of pathing Marcoon did. Because his wolves are gone, red is gone, golems is gone. So we're gonna see what he did when the camps respawn. Yeah, this was pretty poor from Marcoon. Marcoon had a really shit showing week 1 on Vi actually. What are you watching? I'm watching on YouTube. Okay. Jaxus has priors spot Seju, but then you declare that Sejuani did. Marcoon has wasted a lot of time. Going for a little double crabby. Do you think Irrelevant is a rock solid top laner? Irrelevant has played good. I think he's top 3. Right now for me, top 3 top laners is Photon, and also Photon, Adam, and Irrelevant. Those are the 3 best top laners for me. Adam currently, I think he's had the opportunity to completely 1v9. So I just have to rate him higher. This is not easy. Ooh, look at the wave as well. Exakick is in trouble here. There's no flash. His E is very long. Ooh. I think Broken Blade has not been impressive. I think Adam has been the best here. But he's had the opportunities to do that too, you know? Okay, that's unfortunate. Because I'm trying to understand what Marcoon did. He did red golems into wolves. Into crab raptors. That is a very weird pathing, guys. Very strange. He hasn't killed his blue Ogromp. Yo, Steamboat Mickey, thank you very much. Oh, Younghoon with the Empowered W makes him survive a little bit longer there, but... Yeah, the fact that they had such a wave edge there made the trade better for Astralis. Like, they were stacking a wave, and SK was just fighting in a big wave. I think if they thinned out the wave and played more for Marcoon's timer, it would have been better. Because Marcoon actually, like, comes back really big here into the game. He started Wolves into red, Krugs into bot crab. Okay. That is unique. I don't see why you wouldn't just start Raptors then, if that's your plan. I think you just E-start Raptors and you just do them. Okay, Finn has no flash. Finn has no flash. Thank you, Rivet, comment, Rivet. Your name is so weird to say, man. Tarzan Patreon secret pathing. Finn is monster fucked, by the way. I guess this is a solution. Was he level 3 before crab? Yeah, you get level 3 if you do golems. If you take 3 camps, you always get level 3 if it includes Gromp or golems. Yeah, Adam is a complete different player nowadays, guys. Let's see how these teams maneuver around the fact that Herald is spawning. Seju's into bot with no 6. Yeah, I agree with that both junglers should have been pathing into bot this game. But if you manage to get Jax ahead as well, it also is super comfortable. Oh. Yeah, nice timing here for 113 that, you know, he secures level 6 from the crab, but it doesn't land. Here you can see that Kobe and Yonghun, they are basing for the Rift Herald timer. They're gonna walk into bot, push 2 and then cross into Rift Herald off of this timer. Here, Vi has a window to start Rift Herald on spawn, but the fact that she's not 6 forces her to actually do red before. Because here, with Lucian Nami, swing timer, they should be starting Herald right now. Like right now it should be started. Because Lucian Nami are crossing into mid, right? Karma Ezreal are gonna push 1, and then they're gonna cross and defend, and the fact that Vi is not starting actually gives Ezreal Karma some breathing time. Oh boy with milk, thank you very much for the subscription, I appreciate it. Kwama, thank you very much for the subscription, I appreciate it. You see here Lucian Nami, just because the Herald wasn't started here by Markoon, they actually have to cross into bot now. And this is of course because Markoon wasn't 6, so he didn't feel comfortable to do so. But now he can leverage bot, and now it becomes a 3v3 topside situation. But all in all, right, it's perfectly fine because the topside is super strong, but in other cases this matters. Seju is now taking the bot side camps. It sucks for Seju that she wasted her Seju ult, right? Because if she had Seju ult, they could pressure dive off of the fact that Vi was on Herald. Oh, the timing. Oh, man. That is terrible. The blind Q. Good window here from Exokick used. I think he had lethal, bro. He didn't believe in DOS. You didn't believe in your boy, man. Come on, man. DOS is playing well, dude. Exokick, keep going. Where did Seju go after it's blue? He just left. Didn't pay attention to what? He did. Oh, the Seju ult misses again. Oh, bad GP ult placement. 113 is not in tune with what's happening in this game. His Seju ults were not on point, and he didn't pay attention to the bot situation. And here, Kobe going to Warden River was a poor timing. Yonghun was stepping up, and then I think Yonghun could have just straight up died without Vi Flash and the ult. Yeah, the new ult. If you steal Jax's ult, you don't get his passive anymore, right? Maybe you do, actually. Maybe you get the passive until you use the ult. I imagine that's how it works.
Whichever one of these supports or ADs gets caught by some CC, that skirmish just loses.
I think if you're ahead on the curve, Black Cleaver first item makes sense. Bit less AD, more ability haste, better passive. I think it's legit, yeah. We will see if him getting a slow Radiant Virtue is gonna impact the game. That's always like the game. You delay your Radiant Virtue, let's see how much better it is, you know? Umbroglae on Vi, the HP. The HP is a bit too good, and Umbroglae has too little ability haste. These Sejules need some work, guys. No Flash Karma, she's gonna die here, she's just dead. No way to fight back if the Sejules don't land. Guys, the Sejules are really a problem. Sertus is also hovering, they spotted him on the pink. Here's Sertus. Cobbett eating forward, the best he can do, but not enough. Okay, thank you, Bray. Yeah, it really sucks to be Ezreal in games like this because it's like if you're behind with Ezreal, your 2-item spike will never be relevant in the game. Never be relevant in the game. Exakick is playing so well. I like what Exakick is showing. No Imperial Mandate, even though the Nami is turbo rich. I think that, I don't know, he's buying pinks, he's buying potions, he's buying boots. Like, all of this has, like, kind of slowed down his Imperial Mandate, and I don't like that at all. Not a big fan. Yeah, he didn't trust DOS. DOS the boss. Oh, not too bad. Oh, Finn! Okay, Finn. The issue is, GP is not good in this game. That's the issue. He picked GP as a pick into Jax, but GP is not good. That's the problem. It's like, you're playing GP into LB, Lucian, Nami. Like, it's like, I love GP. It's like, GP and Udyr, I love these champions very much. But they've been picked in horrible situations so far. Oh, Exakick, good reaction, man. Laser focused Exakick. Oh, he landed a Sejules. Will he get a kill though? Oh no, oh no, oh. There we go, finally, man. You do both, Zozo Toby. Okay.
It's nice, but it's not really anything to write home about. SK are still going to be playing this map better. It's still a 2,000 goal difference, largely because of the fact that Finn is obviously ahead for now. There were a couple plates secured, I think, in that bottom lane.
I don't know, this Ezreal get one shot, by the way. Like, Nami E on LeBlanc is one of the most broken things you'll ever gonna see in this game, by the way. I hope they do the combo, just so you guys can see how OP it is. Like, we were abusing the shit out of this. Every game last year, if we had Lucian Nami in our team, we made sure that we picked the mid laner that is gonna buy Spell Pen. Kraken Ezreal, yes, most likely. He might go Shield Bow, honestly. Could go Shield Bow, just to have, like, some health, you know.
To use Atlas's term, but it's absolutely insane. And Kobe, like he tries arcade shift forward to dissuade them, but it just sets up X.
I'm not sure, Don Felix. I don't use the website myself.
Four-man unit that can't really be dealt with on the bot side. Yes, Finn is huge, but unless SK try and just kind of go in towards these fights, gung-ho, front-to-back team fights, end up running into a bunch of these barrels.
Guenami is fine. It's like as long as you buy spell penetration, it's perfectly fine. It's kind of awkward when you have like AoE spells and Lucian, like the Nami E is like scattered in terms of the where they are placed. But if like when you have single target burst, it feels really good. Like LeBlanc is like the perfect Nami enjoyer because she like W R Q E you like you pop. Patrolka, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming. Dziękuję bardzo.
You don't really care about the dragon going across, because if you can open up this map, have Irrelevant starting to push pressure on the top side, same when you look at the LeBlanc on the bottom end, it becomes very easy.
SK, they're making a fat trade here with the second Herald.
The escape summoned, if I recall correctly. Finn's gonna throw out a battle clear some of those minions. Tower in the mid lane will stand.
This Drake will give Astralis a lot of breathing room though, but it's like they're trading 2 towers. Trading 2 towers, they get mid damage, like they are bleeding bad over this Drake. But at least the game, like to be fair, I thought for a second that they got an Infernal Drake. They got a terrible Drake.
Potential pop of that explosive blast cone, and all of a sudden the single target focus from a Vi from a LeBlanc
At least the fact that it's this soul map is going to give
is for SK the
Astralis a little bit of time to work with.
deep vision is gonna make
But still the issue is, who's going to push on mid-wave? Lucian has 2 items already, he's gonna dash forward, Lucian Nami E, boom. You're gonna get one shot, man. You're gonna lose all your HP right away. Kobe is actually going shield bow, as mentioned.
might even find Dayor here.
This is 13.1 without the B.
SK Gaming for the time being. They're on a 4-game winning streak. They were 3-0 last week. They won the last
Shadow Flame on LB.
to go for game 5. I do think I'll take a brief moment just to quickly show everybody this table. If you look at those percentages, those are the percentage of remaining scenarios that a team will lock in the top 8. If SK win this game, they'll lock the group stage. They lock
Keep in mind, the reason Astralis and XL have different percentages to make it through is because of their direct matchups. Astralis are playing their competition, so the weight of their games is heavier, you know. So they have more power in their own faith,
even our next game, right? Heretics then. If
or fate, not faith.
there's a lot of different teams that are watching these games to see exactly how it ends up panning out for the rest of them. Well, SK Gaming still pushing that advantage up forward.
Next patch for sure we will see Samira. I think Samira is fucking strong next patch.
1v1, the side lane pressure, then a Jax and a LeBlanc.
Okay, we're gonna get a shield bow and GP as well.
Down 1,000 gold, 30 CS, but irrelevant. With the Divine Syndra, with the fact
Yeah, ideally SK they find ways to leverage their mid pressure and side pressure into a Nash before the enemies are going to land on.
Cannon Barrage has dropped, Counter-Strike back.
Okay,
All of a sudden, Finn forced to use that stopwatch. Teleport's being challenged.
okay. Dior.
That's a dead Finn. He's managed to hijack the Grandmaster
Christian Dior.
from irrelevant. Keep
Second E. Dior. E.
in the frame.
E.
Being jumped on irrelevant. Gets the Counter-Strike.
Okay.
Steps.
Thank God Dior doesn't buy Road of Ages, by the way.
This pressure in the middle lane, that tower was secured. So SK playing the map when they're being engaged on. Yeah, trying to see if they can get that tier 2 in the mid lane. Not quite able to do so, but again, they are at least getting something back. But when Finn is the biggest carry on a
Where are the betting tips? They're not betting tips, they're just predictions, man.
it's not going to be the best spot. Jong-hoon, you've done this before. Exa kick 7, 1, and 2. Rapid.
Yeah, I think Road of Ages on Silas is complete trash.
He hasn't yet completed that second item. SK, they're starting Baron. Yeah, they're just gonna go for it. You already know that Irrelevant's gonna be able to TP in as soon as he gets up. Dayor has no TP and he's been on the bottom side, so do they have the damage though? It's 20 minutes into the 3-man. There's no prison, no cannon barrage, no true shot barrage, and this means that SK, they are under less threat. However, they back away. Multiple members of Astralis step forward. Teleport was actually used from Irrelevant, and now it's Astralis that can apply some pressure in the middle lane. Certus, does he fancy him shots a shot? Goes forward to the top.
Okay.
Minions are slowly being cleared out, and
Rodovage is such a bait, dude. If you're not a champion that burns a lot of mana, don't buy it. Okay, they're chasing Relevant here. Relevant has no ward. He has no ward. Stopwatch? This is okay. Okay. LeBlanc is not here as well. She based because she was low, remember? Okay, big mistake from SK. Raw on Udyr? No, dude. On Cassiopeia it's okay because she burns a lot of mana. Yeah, this is probably Youngun's worst game. If you are a champion that can leverage the HP, it's like even on a champion like Anivia, I think Road of Ages is kind of bait. It's like if I compare Road of Ages to Ludens or Liandry's on Anivia, I don't know, man. It's like at least Ryze, Kassadin, Cassio, they can leverage the HP and they can also really leverage the move speed, you know? I think Rowan Gwen is complete garbage. I think it's really bad. Like insanely bad. That sounds disgusting, by the way. That sounds so bad. Is Everfrost the best mythic for any champ anymore? Sometimes. Like here, I think this is a fine Everfrost game. Rowan Karthus is perfectly fine, but I think only for lane Karthus. If you're a jungle Karthus, you shouldn't buy Roa. Because like, at least, another thing about Roa, right, that I can add, that I think is good, is that Catalyst is a very strong lane item. Bro, these barrel combos need some work. He was just practicing. If you play lane Karthus, Road of Ages is good. Because you can leverage the Catalyst. And you can like trade hard, you know? But if you're playing jungle, you just want pure damage. Do you think Aphelios comes back at the next patch? Not so sure. I think some eddies are still a bit too strong. I remember when you can stack 6 rows, yeah. I think Vex is not so good into tanks. And is not good into mages either. And there's a lot of those in the current meta, so. CDR is really OP on Gwen. Ability haste is really OP. Ability haste and pure AP and penetration is OP. Olaf is a terrible jungler. He's a lane champion now. He did. His illusion is too strong, guys. It's just, he's way too ahead of the curve. Like, he's sitting on IE already. There's nothing you can do. It's like the only hope was if Astralis could hold on somehow to GP 3 items, Ezreal 3 items, but it's so hard. It's like whenever they enter face check anything, they get Lucian, Nami, LB comboed, and it's just done, you know? is impossible game, man. It's like Lucian presses culling and LeBlanc uses R. It's like you're already poked enough that you can't do anything. Shadow Flame on Silas is perfectly fine.
I actually missed it live. The fact that he delivered Marcoon to a 40% HP copy. Great catch there, Dagda. Unfortunately, that meant
Exakick is looking really sharp. I really like what I'm seeing from Exakick.
Copy got 1 or 2 more Qs over the wall. Maybe not in the grand scheme.
Currently top 3 is Hansama, Exakick and Crowny, I believe.
Instantly falling backwards. Stay off. He's going to hijack that culling with the Baron empowered minions. All 5 members of SK. 6,000 gold up. And they just brute force their way, as Atlas would say, smacking Astrals with their wallets.
Yeah, and I love the way SK have been playing, right? I think this is kind of what I was touching on, like the difference that we've seen between week 1 where you kind of had the bot lane getting a lead but wasn't really sure how to capitalize on it, but it feels like they've really doubled down on that identity.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Brave 15, you're not giving any arguments as to why I would want to buy Road of Ages. Road of Ages gives me 100 AP,
I think with the additional range
and that's it.
of cannon, the movement speed from Nami,
It's like 100 AP. Like, what do I have the health for? 600 HP? 600 mana? So what is this for? I'd rather have Proto Belt or Riftmaker every time.
those giant gloves, and another inhibitor is falling. SK are moments away.
And in some rare cases, I would want to have. Like, I don't need mana when I'm playing Gwen.
This is the team that could be looking at top 2. This type of play, they could definitely make the
Has Crowny played anything but utility ADCs? He's been playing a lot of Caitlyn.
Group stage, because I think they definitely have a very defined style of, hey, we want to set up Exakick and DOS, and I'm curious to see what happens when they get
It's just that the gold distribution, the value proposition of Road of Ages is a lot in the health. And not a lot of champions can leverage the health.
to their name. That gold lead has ballooned significantly, and we're just going to watch again as Astralis are being just picked off one by one. Oh, immediately EUs and they just dive in.
yeah, they saw they were
They can't show their face anywhere. A really good LB game, honestly.
I don't think that goal was really worth it. He knows as well.
Oh, that is such a great shot. Okay, so I want to just mention this again, because if you look at SK Gaming's opponents playing Astralis today, XL tomorrow, and then Fnatic on Monday, as 113 may go down. If SK win all 3 of those games, and that's very likely, they have 92% of remaining scenarios where they lock top 2. And having a top 2 place means they'll be first seed into the group. They get to pick their opponents from a C3 or C4.
Night Harvester? Probably not Night Harvester. I think Proto Belt is
Feels like an inevitable
really good.
points.
Yeah, I mean, especially they got,
And the raw damage of Gwen is just so insanely high. So penetration is always so strong on her.
which is absolutely fantastic for this squad. I mean, they
Yeah, I think odds are SK will get second place, honestly. They have a pretty easy schedule here in the weekend.
they're looking to cleanly close this out against Astralis here.
Astralis are in trouble. That's a lot of damage onto Yonghoon. Those ethereal chains not finding their target, meaning Yonghoon survives this time round. He's been dropped 6 times out of his team's 15 deaths. Not entirely his fault, just great focus from Exakick and from DOS and from Marcoon playing around that bottom lane and then literally moving those units around to take
Good itemization on LB as well. When you have Nami in the team, I just want to see a little Nami combo. Like, give Nami E to LB and let her one-shot someone.
Does have that extra crit chance, makes you very, very potent in these fights, but other than that, I don't think Cobby really has it in him now to carry as much. Dayor still has his 3 items completed, but it's just so difficult for him to really have
Fnatic games are late in the day due to
Yeah, and of course now you take a look at Mikhail's blessing on
viewership.
that. There's not a huge amount of CC that'll
They don't have room to buy MR, and that's what makes LB such a strong pick here. Like LB is an incredible pick here because of that fact, right?
if you're watching
It's like she's playing against very squishy champions.
the game as often as I have, but I do think it is important
It's a actually based relic shield buy from Finn. Really based.
legitimately in the running to not make top 8. SK lock top 8 with
Hey, GPQ doesn't apply relic shield. It counts as ranged.
9-10 and not advance the group stage.
Yeah, I think for Fnatic and Koi, though, they're going to be pretty happy that Astralis doesn't look like they're going to be winning this one, because it takes a little bit of the pressure off them about getting towards that bottom 2. But Astralis still desperately trying to hold on here.
They're gonna play on 13 1.B.
Target. The mobility from SK dodging every ultimate from Sejuani. Super minions pouring into the base, irrelevant.
I think Worlds is too soon to say.
Being He's been able to do his job in the 1-3-1, and I think I've been fairly impressed with just how rapidly SK have been able to push at least into the base. And now you can see,
Exakick is using Chovy skin.
despite the advantages, you're still
I wish I had this chroma. I think you just do more damage with this chroma.
SK playing respectfully.
Yeah, I think as well this game has kind of shown that SK do have a different side to them as well because they've been very heavy
What is this Ezreal build? My man's trying to survive.
around objectives, but they had a very good understanding in the
He went for shield bot because he knows he doesn't have room to buy like Hex Drinker and so forth.
and it sets up well, but now they want to go for more.
Oh, look at the LB's position here. Oh, nice flank from Irrelevant. Boom. Boom. Okay, Kobe. Oh, Kobe! Kobe! Oh. How do you outplay? How do you outplay? That's the thing. Like, you can't outplay Lucian Nami. You can't outplay LeBlanc.
Been the moment for Astralis, but
What is it to outplay?
they might be a bit bloody, but they do get the win in that fight. And now with 30 seconds until Soul, they got a good reset time.
Let's watch this. Did Deo chase Certus, or was he pushed away, Dagda? It looks to me like Deo turns his attention to try focus down Certus' LeBlanc.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's easier for Xerxes to get back into this fight. I was looking here to see
There's so much guaranteed damage in this game that you can't really outplay.
even the barrels you can see flashed away from Execute.
That's the difference, right? It's like, if something can guarantee hit you, you have to itemize for it. If you can outplay it, then it's not good to itemize defensively. But here it's like, he's gonna take damage. And he needs to survive it.
K as well. This just becomes so hard now.
It really, really does. Imagine if this game had been somewhat different. Oh, a little bit of stress face there on the side of Exekick. We saw in the minimap the soul was secured, so Kim Tech Drake
Okay, Dank. Dank from Astralis.
last ditch effort.
What's GP doing? GP is vibing.
Here comes the rest.
Oh, GP battle on LeBlanc. Oh, he got him! He got him! Finn! Finn! Moo! Moo! Holy Finn!
Astralis, they're only down 4k, they're down the soul. They've turned their attention to the Baron. That was perfect.
Okay. They're gonna lose 2 inhibs for this though. Let's see how they defend this.
They're going to try and take down these struggles.
I don't think they can defend this.
We have got a game on our hands as irrelevant
That's why he's the GOAT. He's definitely the GOATed.
inhibitors. The empowered recalls will come in momentarily. The Baron
I think Silas would recall faster if he punches the fucking Nash to get rid of his team and then uses Nash recall.
Deo can steal the Grandmaster's might as irrelevance. No flash available. He should
Holy, the AP scaling on the fucking Jacksoul is crazy.
his attention to try take out Yonghun.
Oh, Dior, just wait for the root, bro.
Okay, Dagda, zoom out now with Baron and Super's pushing into their base for Astralis. They're playing into the soul.
Look at Finn's position. I saw this coming, actually. But Finn is even showing, bruv. Certus is actually turbo griefed. What is Certus doing, man? That is disgusting.
DOS forced completely away from Execute. He's got no one. Dayor stealing away the cease and desist to flash onto Execute. This was exactly what Astralis needed. Immediately killed the two backliners and then they
200 IQ bait, bro.
Irrelevant still.
Bro, is Australia they're making a comeback or what?
No ways Astralis can turn this one around.
They're making a comeback just like that? Holy shit, Fnatic and Koi are in shambles.
Equalize that
Holy moly.
I think you have to keep
Bro, how tilted are Fnatic and Koi watching this?
scenarios. If SK cannot take down
Oh, that's crazy, man.
from Astralis working.
It's also people like Execute can just hit critical mass. He's nowhere else to go. So this massive gold lead of nearly 6,000 gold is starting to appreciate every single time because now Kobe's starting to get his items underneath them. You look at that top side as well. Finn has been so good this game once more. Now he's just hit that full build with the GA completed.
They are still stronger.
Where Astralis do have a
Like,
chance, but it's still going to be
but the curvature of GP and Ezreal is now really scary. Like, GP is in Swifty zone.
Gold graph having been reset, this game has been reset. In the current state, at even gold, I think yes, Exekick has got more damage, obviously, than Copy. But I think it's fair to say that in teamfights, Finn's gangplank may have more impact than Irrelevant. Do you favor Astralis as we see these teams setting up round objectives? minutes until Elder fighting on inhibitor turret. I think when they group 5v5, I think I fancy Astralis more.
And this is where I want to see SK actually trying to play towards their side lane. So you
Way too dank.
they're trying to use it to look for picks, but I mean, look where top wave is. They don't actually have to stress it.
I'm not super big fan of. Oh, nice. Okay. Astralis stone cold here on the base race. They had this mid ward that spotted them on mid, and they just continued. Yo, stone cold. Respect, man. Respect to Astralis. Stone cold, man. GB might have to TP. Oh, they are continuing. Jackson on flank. This Nash is running out very soon. I'm loving these inhibitor timers on the right side. Really nice. Thank you. Bro, the LEC broadcast is really the best, man. I'm so happy that they took some feedback that I gave them back a long time ago. I was like, you need to show XP, you need to show levels. And they figured out a way, man. Oh, okay, 1-1-3. Oh, no. Stop diving. Oh, Finn! GP!
These last two games for Finn have been extraordinary. The night against Excel was crucial.
Holy Finn!
Now again, he's trying to do the same on this gangplank. You can see Dayor smiling for what feels like the first time this entire game.
They're going in for the final.
Oh no. Oh, boom! Ah, boom! Let's go, Finn, boom! Oh, Young-hoon! No way, dude. Oh, the Vi is useless. She only bought HP, by the way. It's GG. Holy Finn GP, man. What an ending. What an ending. What an ending. Miracle Run is on! Holy. Holy, Junghoon's crying, man. Oh, man. I told you, homies, guys. Told you guys. It's Vibes Gap. Vibes Gap.
All credit to SK's early game, all credit to the lead they built up. But my man, Finn, what a performance on that gangplank. Those barrels into SK stepping, eating that damage.
It was absolutely insane. I mean, great setup from 1-1-3.
Bro, why are Fnatic fans high-fiving Astralis?
One or two moments that they can really push this forward. I mean, SK just crumbled, couldn't close out the game quick enough.
Unbelievable. And the thing that I love so much, obviously lost in top 8. The fact that they drop it to Astralis, who have now only got 2 wins out of the 7 games played. I hate to do this to you, Dagda, but it truly just keeps reminding you every single game counts.
But the thing is, right, if you're coy, hang on a bloody second. Like, this was
Bro, I love to flame Finn, man, but he fucking delivered, by the way.
they came back, I was like, what the hell happened? So this is honestly where I'm scared if I'm Fnatic coy. Like, you
Brave 15, don't take credit for things like this, you know? It's like, if SK would have just closed out the game, would you have said, "Ah, man, I was so wrong with my prediction"? No, you wouldn't. So you don't deserve the credit for spitting out random shit in the chat and then coming back to it, you know?
Finn is, I think, a large reason as to why that team was able to come back. And I think interesting starts of the week. I think ultimately, maybe SK's games to lose. I think
SK misplayed super hard. And I told you guys at the beginning, right? At the beginning, I told you it's too early to overhype Certus. Way too early. Way too early, guys. Way too early to overhype Certus. My man had a good weekend, and then people like, you know, wanted to overhype the shit out of them.
Thank you very much, Trevor, and thank you for joining me one more thing. What? How? Okay, I need to compose myself because everyone's laughing. How did you guys turn this game around?
I don't know. I was a bit lost in early game, but yeah, we believed in it, and it was like a Silverado solo queue game actually, and we won. I don't know how much gold did they have.
I think about 5 or 6K up.
I mean, yeah, they had Soul as well.
I don't think Certus played that well this game, by the way.
We just looked to farm.
Like,
We lost
even before he entered.
too much, and yeah.
Well, congratulations on your second win here. Because
No, I'm joking too, Bray. Don't worry about it. I'm just slamming on you, man.
welcome to the LEC stage as well. If I'm not wrong, this is your first interview here. How
Certus the GOAT for real, for real? No, it's like, I am all for